All right. Welcome everybody to the show. How y'all doing? I appreciate you for showing up, seeing what it's like in the day of an artist, what painting we're gonna work on. I don't even know what that's gonna be yet, but I guess let's just get right to it, shall we? Hello, my name is Shane, and this is my art. In the heart of Silver City, New Mexico, where art comes to life. Discover the beauty of creativity with my stunning collection of prints. Here at Dalton Gallery, I believe art should be accessible to everyone. That's why I'm excited to introduce my exclusive collection, made here in America. With just a few taps on your phone, you can own a piece of art that speaks to you. Check us out at shanedaltongallery.com or click the banner below and take home some unique art today. All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. Thank you for being here. It looks like, dare I finish? I dare. I'll bet, as I said last Thursday, we should be able to sign this painting. What's going on up here? Safety of the battery operation, not guaranteed. Where are my glasses? I have the lights off here inside the gallery. Just keeping it cooler. Glasses. Gotti. So I hope you all are having a great Saturday. Welcome to the show. That reminds me. Let us unmute the speech chat.
Me, said, welcomer.
Welcomer. Welcomer today more than yesterday. Welcomer. Yeah, so our painting. Yeah, I like it. I think we can sign this puppy today. So that's pretty momentous, pretty cool. But until then, still got to paint it. Ooh, did I screw up a little bit? Let's see. Yeah, I did. I guess I have some white still here and ready to be used. Let's do that. So, highlights. That's what we're going to do today. Same as last week, we
At Ukulala One,
kind of came in here
send.
and threw some highlights
Like this
in.
one, Mucho.
Hello and welcome, Ukulala. Thank you. Today it should be finished. Crush your fingers. We should be getting this one donezo. Kind of got to think about what we're doing here, where to apply the highlights. I really like what's going on in the painting. I was kind of enjoying it from outside. And so what I'm seeing here, maybe you guys can see the same thing. Everything down here is just shadowed by perhaps that mountain to the left. Whatever is off screen to our left basically is perhaps covering up all of this. And so we have the highlight in the back. I like that. I like it a lot. But what I think we need to be doing here is maybe up here in the very, very front, throw in some highlights so that, I don't know where it could be. Somewhere right here, which would be, I guess, let's pretend this, if I'm facing this way, the sun is at my back, but kind of up high. So, boom. If, let's say, let's give this some painting direction here. Yeah, we'll go west to the left of us, east to the right. North is straight that way, and south is behind us. So the sun is probably in our southerly west side, hanging, I don't know what time of day. What time of day does it look like? Later in the day? Yeah. Or it's flipping and it's early in the morning. But either way, if we can figure out that the shadows that are happening here is of this mountain there, and then maybe something up front here is kind of like where we are, where we're not in the shadow. Maybe something like that would be nice. Let's work it out. So, we'll use some of that and that. Yes, please. Gather some of this. There we go. Voila. Okay. Got some yellow that I have made. I'm going to mix that up with the white a little bit here. The white is kind of stretched. It's not really great because it's been open through the weekend. But I think I might be able to pull it off and use it. Let's, what is this? Black? Is this true black? Strange. Let's grab some. On today's soap opera, As the Colors Mix. Kevin and Linda are having an affair, but Margaret doesn't know about it. Oh, wait. That's not what we're doing here. I'm an artist. All right. So, before I get super started, let's get the phone out so we can work out what we got here. Zoom in, zoom out, all that. Okay. Operate said camera, please. All right, there we are. Now, this is where we're working. I think right here. Yeah, right there. So, oh, it's a little bit red. Don't know if I like that. I can perhaps throw in a little bit up here. Something like that. That's all right. A little bit on the side. Nice. Now what we're going to want to do is, just add some more black from right there. Bueno. I just dropped my small brush. No bueno. So many different buenos and no buenos. Very nice. Just a good color. Let's pull it from this side. We can go lighter with it. It's just good to start darker. Let's use a smaller brush. That means I gotta get down. Get down. Everybody get down. All right. Man. It'd be splendid to finish a painting today. Hopefully everything looks and sounds perfect. Going on without a hitch. What I'm going to do is just kind of lighten it up as we go. All kinds of different reds, rouges, peaches. Salmon. So in order to finish it though, I gotta get some confidence in me. Huh? Where are we keeping that at? Yellow. It was all yellow. Yes, that's where this goes. See, you just gotta find out where the color goes and put it there. And once you do, sit back, enjoy the process. Banging. It was all yellow. Bueno. Put a little bit over here. Let this same plant, same species. Don't quit my day job, right? Okay. There's that. Now let's bring it back to some sort of reality. Just bringing the rouge that I made into this yellowy white. And we're going to be back over here. You know. You know. Just more makes for a nice sunny spot on this rock. That's what we want. Sunny rock spots. I'll be able to bask in the sun like a lizard. So, there, boom. Maybe a little bit of this nice yellow up here. I kind of like it. It's bright. It's sunny. Maybe a little bit right here. The sun is just starting to creep into this area. Good or bad? It's not up to me. It's just how the sun works, okay? Nice. Nice. All right. So what we're doing is just looking through this and we're going, okay, so now this rock is popped out a little bit. It's got a little bit of pop going for it. See how one or two just kind of screws with it? You need to most certainly have multiple lines. It does two things. It creates more of a wow factor for people witnessing it and seeing like, whoa, to giving it depth, shadow, and shading and all the proper things it needs. So, twofold. And then you can screw it up pretty easily too. Better? Mucho bettero. And sometimes you just have to work it in. Like, I'm not pretending I know what I'm doing. I'm just having fun doing it. I hope whatever you all are not pretending, having fun doing, you're having fun as well. Wait. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Just keep it easy. Keep it nice and chill. I like that. I want to see some up and down yellow. Some of this is getting shown as well. And unlike the red painting that we're going to be working on, this one just, it's not wet. You know, the red painting has water on the ground, it seems, and it's very, yeah, just wet. It looks wet. Looks like it's puddled here and there. Here, it's a very dry landscape, but fertile and moist. You know, everything is kind of, it's not starving, you know? I lived a lot of my life in the Southwest, and a lot of that landscape is just thirsty or hungry or something. You need to add to it, you know? And when you don't, it's perfect, granted. But you start to mess with it, and you need to add, and you know, it's choking. I don't know if that's the right word to use, because it's not choking, but thirsty at best. I'd like to get some highlight in on those trees over there. That's something I was going to work through last week, but I want to make sure that this is all looking real nice. Could you, with your imagination, kind of walk through here and pick up rocks and look at birds and, you know, kind of work your way that way? Seem like a hikeable terrain? Because, you know, I think maybe people do that. They kind of like in their heads, they're just like, ooh, at least I do. And I like to peek behind little crevices that who knows what's in there. New species of butterfly, perhaps, in my painting. I want to work on this bush here. I think these two are fine. By the way, we're going to use the phthalo green. We haven't used this in a minute since we made the bushes. So let's just bring back the phthalo, the phthalo. The P is silent. Okay, what's going on here? These fake lead metal. I'm sure it's not lead. Come on, it's soft like lead. There's no way that Winsor Newton or whatever the heck that painting company is giving you lead squeeze tubes anymore. That would be ridiculous. But then again, painter schmainter, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so we got a little bit of that green in there. Add a little white. Bring that yellow back. Ooh, that looks nice. Now, I might want to move the camera so you guys can get a better angle of this little messy bush right here. She's a messy. Telephone. I'm sorry. Camera app. We are zoomed in. Captain, we are zoomed in. So, 6,000 feet elevation down here. Up here, 7,500, right where we're standing, overlooking 1,500 down and way off in the distance. It's kind of what I'm imagining. I hope it translates. But, you know, if somebody says, oh, look, it's an underwater scene, I'm not going to argue with them. The only reason I say that in particular is because someone said, oh, look, an underwater scene. And I was like, huh, that is strange. But I like it. So we're highlighting everything, the bushes, anything that needs a little touch today. Today is about highlightation. I'm making up words, having fun. It's Saturday. Don't hold me too accountable. Had a wonderful day at the dog park today. Talked to some wonderful people. Showing up on the show and saying hi. I appreciate it. And if you're here now, hello, welcome. Dog was having fun running around. Today is like, I got to do work with her because she is still a puppy and I have to work with this special kind of percentage of big dog, big white dog. What is it? Pyrenees in her, which Pyrenees is, you know, it's very specific in their workings, how they work. So I'm learning about her. She has a lot of characteristics that seem or tend to be Pyrenees as opposed to Labrador. She's less accommodating. She's thinking and busy and kind of processing a lot of things. She's learning English because that's the language I speak. They tend to have a very large vocabulary, like a lot of dogs do. But her ability to know exactly what I need her to do, yet she just looks at me, smiles, and keeps doing whatever she's doing. I'm learning to be able to deal with that. That was not in my comprehension of how dogs do stuff, you know. Usually they're like here to help. And granted, if I had a bunch of sheep for her to guard, she would be in heaven. But I don't. And that's okay too. It would be cool though. Okay, so we got a little tip right there. I like that. Oh, you guys can't even see what I just did. It's pretty cool though. Just throwing that out there. Okay. So this is weird. If you notice, this right here is brighter than the rest of the tree. Can't have that exactly because it's above here in the blue. So we just need to bring some of it down to here, and your eyes will be happier. So you just gotta pull it down. There you go. See, you start to see it. It starts to pop a little bit more. And you can bring a little bit of that over here where it doesn't even exist. Because banging. Careful. It's no problem. It's no problem. Okay. Boom. Let's just we're gonna blanket the painting a little bit because these are the final highlights. So each of the perspective colored highlight needs to be in the right zone. And a lot of them. By the way, sorry for my gamer fans who are not being able to see us play video games. I ordered the wrong memory. I put in a slip for a refund, but definitely the other one's already ordered and should be here Tuesday. So it should be back in order Tuesday or Wednesday. It's been quite nice not streaming, I must say. It's just peaceful, you know. Sometimes you just gotta work. And sometimes that's streaming video games. But when you're not doing it, you're just kind of like, ooh, I was playing video games for fun, not for work. That's kind of neat. Okay. Interesting. Let's give this side a little bit of life. Just balance. You know, sometimes a branch just hangs low when all the other ones are just sitting, and then one's just a little stressed out. Maybe it got cracked by the wind. Who knows? You just gotta, you know, your brain puts it together. The natural thing that you're used to seeing in the forest is all I need to kind of recreate. Did you know? Okay, so that's this. I'm gonna go over here. I'm going to slide this over. We're going to back this up. We're going to work on some highlights on these little trees over here. I need some water to drink. Maybe if I got up and adjusted the camera, we won't have to be so far away. So far away. Appreciate you all for being here. I love it. Thank you to all my new subscribers. We got some guests. Hello, welcome. How y'all doing?
Good, how are you?
Excellent, thank you. Welcome to my studio. Yeah, all the artwork is mine. Sorry, there's not a lot out. I have plenty of, I have like 20 or so prints. As a matter of fact, those are my business cards down there on that table. You're welcome to one if you'd like. And it sends you to the website where you can see them. I do also have, I guess, I'm in the middle of matting them up. And that takes a lot of work.
Oh, yeah. You've been in before.
Oh, you have? Welcome back.
Last time I were in here, you were doing a podcast or something.
Ah, guess what? I am again. Guess what? But I appreciate you coming back, most certainly.
Cool. Yeah, it's very cool.
Thank you.
I'm going to take one of these.
Yeah, please do. That way you can show up live Thursdays and Saturdays at 1 p.m. Yeah.
Thank you.
Hey, thank you guys. Welcome and enjoy your time here this weekend.
Thank you.
Yeah. I wish I could remember everybody. I'm always on a podcast. Okay, so we're just popping in some light on these trees because they need it. It's weird. Maybe the act of being live it's still difficult for some people to be around. I kind of understand it. I remember my first beer. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's nice. So we're just getting some clips in here. Bing, bang, bang, bang. Just here and there. Pop, 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 pop. Everything should work out. Let's back up a little bit. Don't have to be all up in the business like we are. That way you kind of see it as a whole and kind of be like, okay, we're going to need, so the light is kind of reaching around the side, I think, on this tree. This tree seems to be over a hill. So on the other side, and maybe it's available to some light, but it's just general light, I think, is the most important thing, and that's ambiance. The light that is just, a part of the sky, just not direct, just caressing it here and there. And it just needs to be thinner and more of it. And that would show that. At least that's my guess. If I screw it up, so be it. I give myself a happy accident to work through. Thanks to Bob Ross. Okay, interesting. This is shadowed here, shadowed here. I think what I'll need to do is bring some of the more of this white in. Same green. I'm just breaking it in half with the white. We're going to come down here. I don't know, that might be a mistake. Hey! No such thing, bruh. You got this, bruh. Head like a hole. I'd rather die than give you control. Bow down below the moon you love. You're gonna get what you deserve. Oh, what you deserve. You're gonna get. You know, little 9 Inch Nails on a jazz fusion. What are we doing here? What are we even doing? What's going on, man? What's going on? You guys can't even see what I'm doing. What I'm doing is so cool. It was epic. You'll never know. You'll never know. I was highlighting all these down here, just giving it some push, pull, whatever you want to call it. I'm pushing it out of the painting in front of us. And basically, let's take a little look-see. This is the most crucial moments, yeah? When paintings get finished. These are not delicate moments. These are real. So, I know when I stand in front of the painting, it's visually difficult to see how big it is. But she's a pretty big painting. Unlike that one right there, if you look down on the bottom, that's 6 foot by 9 foot. That's a huge painting. We'll get to that one soon enough, okay? Let me stand back and check this out. Okay. Interesting. What's that spot? What has happened here? This is, oh my God.
A Jerry_2_lit said. Some would even say it's Huagay.
Jerry, Jerry, Jerry. What's up, dawg? Some would say it's huge. Yeah, bro. This painting is huge. It's the biggest painting. It's going to be the most beautiful painting. I don't do, but you get it. It's huge. So they asked me, how are you going to paint this? With the finest paint and the finest of brushes. Okay, I'll stop. Yeah.
A Jerry_2_lit said. It looks amazing.
Yeah, I need to just like kind of clear my eyeballs from this and then look at it repeatedly and then keep fixing it. That's all that really needs to happen. I just need to fix it and make sure it's looking good, as they say. Jerry_2_lit. So from this distance, yeah, it's nice. It's kind of blanketed. Okay, so that's kind of actually okay. I'm thinking about this in terms of shades, I guess. Shades of white, shades of light. So when I say it's blanketed, that means it's kind of like equidistant across the painting. And it's not. But in each tree, it's equal use. And that's kind of what I need to be doing to lighten the whole painting as I'm doing. So now we're going to come through, I think, and just do exactly the same thing I just did through the whole painting, but even a shade tone lighter. We're getting to the white, which, is there white in this painting at all? I really don't think so. I think, actually, I correct. Never mind. There is, I know where it is. The white that exists in this painting exists right here. Oh. Boom. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to dance revolution. I'm just looking for some paint. I'm looking for that paint. What you looking for? That paint. What up, paint? Trying to find the right color. Trying to be as silly as possible. That's just amarillo. Telemundo. Televisario. KFMN, Baja California, Mexico. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Gosh. Oh, gosh. That could be wild. I can't do that. That's illegal. I like wild behavior, but don't. I'm not going to say don't. Try to keep it in the family, you know? Keep your behavior normal. If you got 5 colors, use those colors. Don't bring in the 6th and 7th. That's stupid. You're going to break everything. Like that. Oh, baby, baby. All right. Breathe deep. We got a little white. Ew. All right. Check it, check it, check it. Ricky Ross. Oh, baby, baby. That's my Britney Spears knowledge. You just heard it. That's it. Oh, baby, baby. I wouldn't know it tune, a tone, nothing to tango. And that's not me just trying to act cool. I wish I knew Britney Spears music. The amount of knives she throws around at Halloween, she seems pretty cool. All right, let's see here. Let's start distance. Oh, baby, baby. Okay. It's not clear enough. It's not enough. Okay, this should be good. I hope. I hope. I hope. Noise. Real noise. Yeah, looking good. Be very careful. Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting rabbit. Why did all the animals in the old cartoons have speech impediments anyway? Like just something cool to make fun of? You know which kids in class are funniest or something? I don't know. Okay, now we're talking. We're getting somewhere, people. Okay, we're just barely touching it here and there where it needs. Basically around the lightest part of any of this. That's where it fits. It's where it's supposed to fit. Okay. At least we're all here working this. Oh, shoot. Sometimes you just got to erase what you've done. Don't even think it's a problem. Because it's not. Because it's not a problem. Just chill, Wheezy. Wheezy? We've been here before, they said. I need new rhetoric. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Especially if I'm making excuses. Like, sorry, I don't have my prints out. I wish I was better. Like that. Ooh, it's so scary. All right, we're looking good, looking good, looking good, looking good. Just kind of going over everything here, seeing what I see, looking for problems. If you guys see a problem, let me know. The whole problem area, bro. It's all happening right about here. I get it. I'm working on it, okay? Jeez. I understand. I'm ugly. Okay. See? We're just bringing out the best of all the highlights, everything. I need to stand back, take a gander at what I've been doing. What have I been doing? I like it. Okay, so what I got to do, I already know I'm not going to leave this position. Not yet, okay? We need to see all this back here? The lighter it is, the further away it is, okay? Let's get that done. Get her done, son. And when it comes to light, we're just gonna put a lot in. Yeah? And then when we do, we're gonna go, oh baby, baby. That's it, that's all I know. I can't help. That's terrible, I apologize. I'm gonna stop doing that right now. You're welcome. You're welcome. Ooh, that actually works out pretty good. My fingerprints in there. Everything's cool and calm and collected. We just need more and more. You understand? Doesn't stand out if there's not more. Okay, so that's a little thick. So we got to be careful of that. But what we can do, just lighten it up a little bit. See what it is there? This whole section right here is just kind of, it's going further. Magic. Do you believe in magic? I'm trying to not paint over another existing line. Also, while following problem areas, very important in my line of work. That way you could actually see the distance and where to take the wagon, you know? What are we even doing here? Are we wagon training? What's going on? We hiking? We hiking the Continental Trail? Overlooking everything south? So right here, it kind of jettisons and then cuts like across the plane. Okay. That's what we want. We want it to pull everything. There's no straight lines across these paintings. Everything kind of goes at these weird angles. They're just off. They can be at any given angle, even within the angle. It can just play with its, you know. It can just be down there and go left and a little bit. As long as they're not straight. Straight will make you feel uncomfortable, and we don't want you to feel uncomfortable. Not when you're looking at my art. Shadowed back there. It's obvious. Okay, let's just take a step back. Again, this is what we have to do. This is finished painting 101. I'll let you guys zoom into there. Kind of give you a what I'm doing update. It's a what I'm doing update. Do you believe in magic? A little too far, but you get it. So, what have I done? Just right now, we've brought in some, the highlight is like right here. And it's kind of like this is there, boom. And then this one comes from the front towards that distant spot. The whole plane isn't the same distance. So what's happening? I could make it all one line across there, and then you'd be like, oh, well, something's off because it's a direct line. That means in art or whatever, in subjective reality, if you're trying to show that there might be hills or maybe it is an ocean and it's just one solid line. Well, ocean on a calm day. If it's an ocean on a windy day of any sort, it's going to blur that line out. And the more windy it is, the more blurry it is, because there are waves that are closer breaking it up, waves that are far in the distance. So I'm just sharing with you what's happening here is that I haven't chosen the whole backdrop as the same distance. There's other places, there's other hills, there's shadows coming in from the clouds. So there's a lot going on, and you can just allow your mind to generate this formula, basically. Me as the magician painter, right? We're just here painting on a two-dimensional thing. I'm just trying to make you believe that you can take a nice travel down there, you know? And I want you to. I want you to experience all of it. So let's take a little break. How long have I been doing this today? 1 hour, 4 minutes, 35 seconds. All right, that's a perfect time for a 5-minute. I have to, you know, recharge the brain. Oh my God. My brain. All right, I need a microfiber for my glasses, which I have some rough microfiber, whatever that means. I need that smooth stuff. I wish I knew more than just one marketable part of song. Oh, baby, baby, like that. Come on. What are we all getting into today? It's Saturday. I hope it's beautiful where you all are, because you can see above me, Silver City, looking nice. So I got to take time not to look at the painting, literally stare off into anything other than the painting. Thinking about wrapping up this painting up here in the window. I got people in Florida. They have purchased this painting. They say they're coming this fall. I think I'm going to box it up. I'm tired of looking at it, huh? I want it out of here. Get out of here. That way I can perhaps move another one of these up to the window. Well, perhaps this one we're going to be finishing. Ooh. So I'm looking at it from this distance, and let's wait. That's not enough time. My eyeballs were still very aware of the painting. Let's go outside, soak up some air. Not error, but error. 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 Hello, young lady. Would you like to go outside and spend some time in the sunshine? You're in luck, puppy dog. I, too, would like to go outside and spend some time in the sunshine. Aren't we a pair, huh? Okay, watch yourself. You gotta check yourself before you wreck yourself. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, a man had a Pyrenees in the dog park today, and so I was just really kind of drilling him about what to expect from this little lady. And he says they're no good in traffic. They're too busy. They're not gonna sit there and process traffic, I guess. I don't know what that exactly means, but Maggie's really good with traffic. Are we still alive? Yeah, okay, good. Yeah, Maggie's really good with traffic, and I'm proud of her for that. We live where there is no yard. My door opens up to a sidewalk downtown Silver City, New Mexico. Dog park, or we walk. Or, lastly, she sits out on the sidewalk. And people have to walk over her if they walk this way, right? Do people walk over you? Yes, they do. Sometimes not happy about it. And if I do construction or whatever I do, I'm doing signs and framing for my paintings, all done here, outside. So, something that was requested of me today is a tour of the gallery, kind of like make a video, make content, essentially, and that's kind of what I've been. Is I live stream. Just be like need edit. It's a calm, relaxing internet. Start making content. Start editing. That seems honest enough. Treat it like a old school where there's a heel. The landscape desert, and it's kind of like the day Mexico, yes, in this painting, and New Mexico. Looking at it in the same fashion, where it's half, you know, highlight, not as extreme, but I almost said way more boring. So I'm just clearing my eyes, looking at. Not gonna want to come. Hopefully, when I come in, you guys have sold a bunch of prints to everybody who came in. I'm just kidding. No one comes in here. Yeah, every once in a while, you know, people were in here earlier, but steak, steak. Come on, let's go. Let's go inside. Good girl. Good girl. I call a dog that sits inside of a car Bob Barker because he just goes down the road barking at everything. I trust Maggie. I trust her very much. But again, she is only 6 months old. And, you know, who knows what can happen. Okay. Look at that. Got a little cloud cover, graded up a little bit outside. All right. Sábado Domingo. Okay. I know what I need to do. Do you know what I need to do? I'm way down here on the distant stuffs. I wanted these bushes here to be closer. I'm not sure that's what I needed to do. So let's fix it. Seems pretty good. Mm-hmm. When I start to get pretty nervous because I know I'm almost done. And when you sign a painting, you are putting your approval and when you're done, you're done. So I definitely want to make sure that it's all good. Mm-hmm. Okay. There is a little bit of up here. I might want to just hit that right now. Let's make it work. Way up top left. Kind of always been bugging me a little bit. But sometimes it's kind of like it's okay how I do these because they're surreal. So makes it forgiving, yes? Just close the mouth. Okay, so I'm just kind of, I don't know, maybe it's grass. You know? It looks pretty white-ish, but it's a very green light color. So, and really what I wanted was, yeah, that. Just a little bit more life up in that mountain, We haven't walked up here for, it's impossible even to walk up here. Places you can't even walk. That looks like a bush. No. Negative. Leave that alone. That's fine. How we doing? How are we looking? I'm excited. Okay, so I look at the painting. Cool. Okay, the right side looks great. So I'm just going to close out everything and look at that and just go across the whole painting. I mean, it's nice. It's real nice. If I finish this, can I finish this? We just got to sit with it, people. I'm sorry. I appreciate you. We just got to sit with it. And when things pop into my head, I'm going to be like, oh, and there, and there, and then, like that. Oh, how about we come back over here? I got to do this, and then it blinks, and then it moves back on myself. That way we won't have to freak out anybody who comes in here. Huh. We just gotta chill. Maybe we put it up. So, I'm looking at it. It's a cool green. What's up with that? What's up with that? Okay, I'm wrapping around this hill up here with a little bit of green. Okay. Let that dry a little bit. There we go. Just kind of allowing more of the grass to come through. Ain't no biggie. Boom, 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 boom. Wah, wah, boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Wah, wah. Whoa. Don't do that. Okay. See? This is good. This is good. This is good. This is good. I don't know if you can tell by how excited I am, but this is good. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. You know? Ooh, I'm liking what I'm doing every single day. Noise. A real noise. Okay, let's chill. Trying to mix it up. I want to see. Gosh, it's so beautiful. There are so many colors, and they're all excellent. They are all of the I don't know, I was trying to introduce them. For the ball. From the House of Suffolk. Vroom, vroom. Okay, that stick is good. Let's give it some, let's go with the whitest white we can do. It's actually kind of crap, but hey. Oh man, that's bright. Okay, what we're going to do here is oh my God. Come on with the breakout color. No. Ooh, that's very nice. Let's keep that going, shall we? Here and or there. Here and there. Make a mistake, get rid of it. Don't think about it too hard. We're talking final countdown. You get it. Yeah. Hey, hey, we all are. Let's fix that one. Okay, that's fine. That hold your breath moment was brought to you by the power of suggestion. The power of suggestion on sale today. Ooh, that's marvelous, darling. You look marvelous. Let's keep going. Don't get caught up in the moment. Gotta finish. Caught up in the moment. Will Kevin and Stacy get caught up in the moment? Tune in tonight. Caught up in the moment. Private detective team. Will they or won't they kind of scene. I mean, after a while, entertainment's just going to start feeding you the exact thing. There won't be art involved. It'll be that caught up in the moment. Catchy little ditty. But that's it. Oh my goodness. A lot of holding your breath on this one. I'd have you all zoomed in, but really I'm finishing up here, people. This is crazy to me. I just made too much yellow in that one. I'm gonna need some new white. Just trying to mix it up. Skadoosh. Skadoosh. Let's go over here. Ay, caramba. Help a brother out. Caught up in the moment. Sorry, okay. Yeah. Okay. Just got to keep, you know, what is it called? Trust the process. Because quite often, I'm like, what am I doing? And then I remember, oh yeah, Trust in that process, son. We know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. What's that about? I know what I'm doing. Okay, we got to stand back. This might be, we're so close. Can we look at it with a frame? I would really like to see it with some wood. How would it look? You get it. You get it. How would it look? Now, hopefully there's nothing wet. That's crazy. Oh yeah, this is the one I gotta fix. So yeah, I'm glad I'm doing this because I get to see exactly how it needs to be fixed. So that's pretty much it. How it would look with wood around it. There would be another one up here, another one up here, you know. But pretty much gives you the illusion. You can see the seam. It's a floating canvas, so that seam is actually 1 inch thick all the way around, or a ½ inch thick. It matters how big the canvas is, but essentially that's that. And I have to make sure, noticing the wood over here on the right side, oops, this bit right here is no good. It kind of pulls from the painting, and it's just literally a stain problem. So it'll be fine on my other painting because it's bigger and sets differently. It's not down here. Maybe if that was up there on the top, it would look differently and act differently. But I have to make sure that when I do frame this painting, it's done with clean edge wood. Now I'm building these frames for these paintings. I just really want to see it look with a nice dark seamed edge here. It kind of just gives it a pronunciation, you know? It kind of gives it a finishing touch. Just throwing that out there. And if I cover up everything except for the bottom part of the painting with the wood, she looks nice, dude. It's crazy. Skiddly boo, skiddly boo boo, skiddly boo, skiddly boo 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 boo. So if I was me, which I am, hello, I'm gonna take a walk down here. You know, I'm gonna I'll zoom in even just to give you an idea of where I'm going. Where I'm going is on an adventure. So yeah, I would walk in my mind's eye up through this trail around this kind of, it kind of goes up and in, and you end up behind there, and you can walk down, so you can see the slope. You can take a hike up here and go up here, which is another whole hundreds of feet distance, which is so dang cool. Yeah, it looks good. I think I gotta, before I sign these, and I think maybe what I should do is say, look, it's finished. But in actuality, the reality of the situation might be that I, as the artist, needs to sit with this for a 24-hour period and really make sure that it's finito. And what I'll do is I'll make a video of it being signed, And all those will just go now over on my Patreon page, because why not? Just the end of the video, the end of the thing. I can make a little video about talking about it, about taking the walk, whatever, you know, about what I'm seeing in the painting, which is thousands of feet down, 900 feet up, you know, just a distance that I'm trying to promote. Maybe that's necessary, maybe it's not. Maybe it should just be up to the artist, but, you know, not that anyone really sees this stuff yet. Someday it'll be studied in museums and colleges around the world about simplicity, about meditation, about not expecting the outcome, about learning to paint, then being able to do surreal works. Look, I've been painting for 35 years. It's nothing new to me. I used to do realism, trees, Greek. I guess one of my favorites, and I still kind of carry it around, is this little jobber here, which is a mural that I did on someone's wall. So I'm very, very, very used to painting landscapes, I guess. And now I get to paint landscapes that are weird, and I you know, I like it. I found my little fingerprint. But I think for today, I'm going to say that this painting is finished. Yay! If I had the applause button, I would hit it right now. Because, man, break out the wine and the cheeses, you know? And if you just, like, I covered up my whole eyes and everything, and I was only looking at the bottom of the painting with this piece of wood and everything in it, that to me was, that's how I knew. I was like, oh, I'm done. It tells the story I've been telling this whole time since I've been painting it. So thanks once again to my new subscribers who are here with us and hanging with us. Of course, the wonderful people over at the patreon.com. It's super awesome to support this channel and buying the cameras. As a matter of fact, now we're in the Red Dot Society because of you guys. So T.C. Hollingsworth, Sandra Scala, Marilyn Whalen, Junior Sim Racing, and of course, Jennifer Hudson Gorman and Boomer League. I appreciate you all. And thanks once again, everybody, for being here and being a part of it. We'll see you next time. Hello, my name is Shane, and this is my art. In the heart of Silver City, New Mexico, where art comes to life. Discover the beauty of creativity with my stunning collection of prints. Here at Dalton Gallery, I believe art should be accessible to everyone. That's why I'm excited to introduce my exclusive collection, Made Here in America. With just a few taps on your phone, you can own a piece of art that speaks to you. Check us out at ShaneDaltonGallery.com or click the banner below and take home some unique art today.